Guys, I'm in a lot of tournaments the next month, okay? I've got a Pokemon tournament I'm in. I've got Mario Kart tournament that I'm in. I've got Roomie Rumble tournament for the next month. And I've been reading a lot of comments about how much people hate me and think I'm dog and I'm too competitive for how I am. I'm the worst gamer in my friend group. And yes, these are all real, true, and valid, but I'm still gonna really try my best. And I'm still probably gonna get upset when I underperform under my standards. And I was really thinking about it last night, and I think that because I get upset with my own performance, it's because I want to do better than I can. And I think me trying as much as I can with the time allotted in the practice that I do is how I got to where I am in life. I think that's why I am successful in other areas of life, because I really, like, I hold myself to a standard and I get in my head. I get really rent-free in my head about myself. So I'm aware. I think it's normal to be sad getting last place in a league tournament, because league is very mentally stimulating in a negative way. And I did not say anything bad about my friends or my teammates. That's crazy. What I said about my team having the most people that would probably practice the least, including myself, is a fact. And it's fixed? Okay, wait, it's fixed. Don't watch someone if you don't like someone. That Reddit post annoyed me. I was hoping Ray didn't see it. Oh, I saw everything. I read everything, and it's okay. I'm open to criticism. I was just a little surprised because I thought I did a good job yesterday of not getting too competitive, but I am unaware of how I'm perceived. I stay off of Reddit. No, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, I think people comment because they care. Obviously, what's most important is how my friends perceive me, and of course, everything was fine yesterday. In our group chat, I will read the messages. Me at 7:49 p.m. GG's, y'all. We will do better the following weeks. League is hard, Keck. Tarek, NT guys, sorry I trolled the last one, got cocky. Is okay, was still a fun learning experience. I eat my sorrows away now. And then Yvonne said, LOL, it's all good. We practice NBA 2K Pog. And then I said, don't worry about it, Tarek. Seriously, we did the best we could with the time we practiced. The amount of practice that we had. Hopefully we can get some good NBA practice in. I'm gonna get a tutor, LOL. At the end of the day, it's just a silly tourney for fun. Cutie said, I also trolled the last one. I tilted so hard from the game before. There was no coming back for me, but I'm gonna get some NBA practice this weekend. And I said, League is tough. It's also just naturally a frustrating game, LOL. I think the other games will be more fun and less serious. Exclamation point. Shifter said, sorry, I feel like I dropped the ball on this one. My approach didn't work out as planned. We'll go crazy in the next games though. And then I said, y'all need to stop apologizing, LOL. It's not that deep, Keck. I only want us to do well the following week so we don't get so sad, LOL. We aim for not last. Pog. And then Yvonne said, we aim for not last. We. And then Tarek said, we will practice NBA. This is not the last of us. And that was our conversation yesterday. I feel like everyone was fine. I think people are confusing my sadness with my own performance and being sad as too competitive. But I don't know how I'm, like, I genuinely, I thought I was doing fine. But yesterday, I think people are confusing my too competitiveness with my sadness for my own performance. I don't know. I don't know. I am aware I'm like one of the worst gamers in my friend group. I just like to personally perform well. That's just how I don't know, bro. I don't know. I was surprised by how much people really hated me yesterday. You the worst? I am. And that's okay. And I get mad at myself because I wish I could do better so I can, you know, at least help my team as much as I can. They aren't actual fans. I think some people are. And I think people comment because they care. And I think people also maybe misread me sometimes, because yesterday, also some people were mad that I didn't join the group voice call after, but like I was so in my head about myself that I didn't even realize there'd be a group call after. So people thought I like rage quit, which just wasn't the case. If I knew, I would have stayed, kind of thing. I feel like I have to, I don't know. Like, it's weird because I feel like all of my friends crash out, but when I crash out, I get in trouble. That's how it feels sometimes. Like, I feel like my whole team was crashing out yesterday, like sad, you know? But my whole team, like, They didn't get Reddit threads. You're overthinking it. I'm not. I've seen evidence of people being literally mad at me for being upset. And I wasn't even like mad at anyone. Anyways, who cares about Reddit? No. It's also comments on the last YouTube VOD. That's where I first saw it. I went to go watch the VOD and then I saw the comments. I was like, oh my God, people are actually mad at me. I was like, I got inspired. I was like, okay, I don't want my team to be sad next week. So I'm going to do my very best to do as well as possible as I can in 1 week of practice. So I've got coaches lined up every day and I'm going to do as much as I can for NBA. And if I feel like I did my best, then I feel like I won't be as sad even if we get last place. You know what I mean? It's a matter of how I feel about my personal performance. She's on a mission. Yeah, I'm gonna really try. So we'll see. Leslie is super competitive too. Yeah, I feel like everyone is trying. Like, it's weird because I feel like people don't want me to try or care, but I think it's good to care. And like, it's good to try in a tournament and it's good to have that oomph, that drive, you know? But the counter argument some people are saying is that I'm not good enough to be care. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's true. Also, another thing that really bothered me is that someone said that I killed every person in Until Dawn. That is not true. I don't know whose playthrough you're talking about. I saved every single person in my Until Dawn playthrough, okay? I remember it because I had 600 viewers on Twitch. This was many years ago when Until Dawn came out. I saved every single person except for the very last action. Sam died at the very end of the game, okay? And I remember that because I was so proud of myself for almost saving everyone. And that was the most hurtful comment that I saw because it just wasn't true. Yeah, I got the main character killed on accident by all I had to do was press one button at the very end and then I would have saved everybody. It would have been a perfect playthrough. People were so mad in that thread that they were cooking me for so many things. Like, people were mad that I didn't beat Elden Ring, but like, they're like, she never completes anything. That's not true. I've completed a lot of games. Just because you point out like the 3 games I didn't complete doesn't mean that I don't complete other games. Like, I was catching strays in every direction. I was like, God damn. I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel getting last in a league tournament. Like, first of all, it's a League of Legends. Second of all, yeah, I suck. Third of all, my team couldn't practice. And fourth of all, we got last place. Like, of course I'm gonna be sad. But okay, my silver lining was that at least the hate threads are about me and not my teammates or my other friends. You know what I mean? At least, because like, I feel like I can handle it, you know, because I do like criticism. I mean, a lot of people were just being straight up rude, but like, there were some people that were trying to be helpful criticism, which I appreciate. But I'm just glad, you know, like, at least no one else is like dealing with it. It's okay. I can take it. But it did encourage me to do better for this next week. So we got coaches and stuff, and I don't think we'll be able to get team practice in, but I will try my best to coach my team as much as I can. Like, I will teach them. I was missing stressing over video games. I think that also it was weird seeing some people be like, yeah, I'll never watch her play in a tournament because I watched her in this one tournament where she was too competitive and she sucks. And I'll never watch. It's like, okay, that's great. I love that you guys are supporting my friends. That's wonderful. That's good. Yes, go watch my friends. Go watch their POV. This is good. They're like, yeah, I'm closed out our stream and I'm gonna go watch this person instead. I was like, good. Good. Yes, I love them. Show them love. Show them support. Well, I sent out an email about it. I don't know. I think there's like this sense of solidarity when things happen or when people hate a person or whatever. There's this like unifying thing where it's like, oh, I have this thing in common with these people, and then they kind of like vent about it because like I've saw everything in this thread, bro. I saw everything, and I was like, oh man, yeah, that's true. That I did do that one time. Damn, it's like the butterfly effect. She went into Reddit hell. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it really wasn't that bad. Like, there's like, what, 200 comments? You know, at the end of the day, it's the end of the day. I will just try to be as positive as possible. I don't know. It's like I think some people want me to cheer, like they want me to be excited for getting last place or something. They want me to be like, yes! Yes, team! Yes, we did it. We won. We got fourth. In League of Legends, this is exactly what I wanted. I'm so proud of us. Last place. We got top 5. Top 5. Let's go. Like I think it's normal. My whole team was crashing out. Also, some people thought I was like talking my team by saying I drafted a questionable team. And then I immediately say it's because 3 of us won't be able to practice. Like I didn't consider the draft, like the time we'd be able to practice when I drafted. That was not a bad thing to say. That was just a fact. And I included myself in that. I am one of those people that wouldn't be able to practice as much. Although I do think I can practice a lot this week. I also don't think people understand how important team synergy and team practice is. Like you could practice with other people as much as possible, but like if you don't practice with your team, like we don't have communication. We don't have like synergy. We don't have like a plan. We don't have backup plans. Moral of the story, I'm sorry to those that did not enjoy my POV or my stream yesterday. It reminds me of when my mom told me that she hates seeing me sad on stream because it makes her feel sad. So I think maybe people are empathetic and they're going off of my vibes. And when I'm not happy, then they're not happy. So no apologies. Well, I don't want to come off that way. I don't want to be a succubus. I don't want to suck a bus of energy. And like, I think I can feel things, of course, but I do want to be more aware of how it may affect others. I don't think it affects my friends. I think it affects you guys, but I will be more aware of that. Some people, dude, there was a comment on YouTube that was like, yeah, you're too popular for your friends to confront you, and they're just tolerating you because they're afraid to say something. Oh my God. I was like, bro, we say stuff to each other all the time. I don't know if you've had a real friend before because we actually talk to each other all the time. I don't think any of my friends care how many viewers I have, and I certainly don't care how many viewers they have. Can you cook your ass if she cared? Yeah, it was such a weird, I was like, oh my God, that's crazy that you think that we don't communicate like that. Although I do think some people are right. But please, if you're gonna come at me for being passionate, even though I suck, you better go after my friends for being passionate as well. Like my male friends. My male friends. When they crash out, I hope you also think about what you're saying about me crashing out. I don't even think anyone crashed out yesterday. Not a single person. I think people were just bummed because of their own personal performances. Leslie said H-June should be poisoned. That's incredible. Where's the Reddit thread?